All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, May 1st. Happy May, new month to everyone out there. We do have two NBA playoff games tonight. In today's video, we're jumping into the Clippers and the Mavs game number 5 here. We just finished recording our Celtics and Heat video, so that's also posted on the channel. Make sure to check that out. But yeah, we're jumping into this game today. I figured because there's two playoff games, we might as well split them up and make each one of them kind of special here. But in terms of how we did last night and just on the regular season and in the playoffs so far, 2-2 night last night. On the regular season, we already recapped all this in the Celtics and Heat video, but had a really good, strong regular season, and even through the playoffs here, up 4.5 units, which we do like to see. The vibes kind of have to take a turn for the worse, and this is the problem with doing two separate videos, because now Corey has two negative shoutouts, but I'm sorry, my man. It was a good look because we were riding the hot hand in Turner, but the ride of the day from my man Corey does not come through. Guys, if you don't know what the ride of the day is, all you got to use is hashtag ride of the day in the comments. I'm picking one person's play, jumping on board with you, giving you a shout out in the next video, win or loss. If you win, we continue to ride with your pick as well. Also shouting you out over on Twitter at EvGuyBoston if you want to follow me there for some additional content and just other stuff at EvGuyBoston. Go follow me over there. But yeah, we'll pick one between the two videos. So one NBA ride of the day. We also have a ride of the day up in the air for our MLB video as well. But yeah, we got the Clippers taking on the Mavs right now. Clippers getting 3 points at home after their win last game in Dallas. Total sitting at 208.5. I do like Dallas minus the points today. I'm worried about the fact that, you know, it seems like it could be like low-hanging fruit in my opinion. This Dallas team pretty much won like 3 out of the 4 quarters almost in their last game, right? They were down by a bunch in the first quarter, and then they win the second quarter, win the third quarter, and only lost the fourth quarter by 1 point. So it's like they maybe played more minutes of winning basketball than even the Clippers did overall in that last game. They still lost, but they made it a damn hard fight. It just the Clippers and Paul George absolutely went off in the first quarter. So I do think Dallas has a little bit more momentum on their side, even though the Clippers won. Dallas this year on the road, 26-17. Like really not all that bad either. I will say that the Clippers had the exact same record at home, so I'm not going to say that that's a slight towards them, but give me Dallas minus the 3 points. I think we've seen enough that once Dallas's offense gets going, Kyrie gets going, Luka gets going, like there isn't all that much that the Clippers, even though they're such a good defensive team, can do to stop them. And kind of with that being said, I like the over 208.5 as well. I think we've seen consistent from game number 1 on, you know, a decent amount of points being scored, or at least the pace being high in this spot. And then definitely from game number 2, 3, and then 4, we've seen a total go up, up, and up. Last game being the only over to cash. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be the case either. You cashed an over last game in which Dallas pretty much took the first quarter off, right? So give me the over 208 in this spot as well. Both these teams to close out the year were top 10 in pace. Now I know the Clippers are a very good defensive team, but like I said, top 10 in pace. They can mix it up if this game turns towards an offensive type transition game as well, which neither one of these teams, you know, have trouble scoring in transition. So Dallas minus the 3 points, that's a lean, as well as the total over. I also have a couple player props coming your way as well, guys, but make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, like I always say, right? That's where all of my final plays will live. Everything I talk about in the video, I do like and I am considering, but my final plays, if you want to fade me or if you want to ride with me, all those plays will be in the pinned comment. And we also utilize that space to be able to add plays throughout the day as well, because obviously as we do these videos early in the morning, it's like those aren't the only things that we consider. Maybe something jumps off the page to us later on in the day, right? But yeah, before we get into the player props here, guys, first off, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also consider going and checking out Sleeper. They have a free James Harden squared today. Sleeper is really cool. You just put 2 or more player props into a slip. Obviously, the more you put in, the more your payout gets boosted. And I love the fact that each and every play over on Sleeper has its own unique payout multiplier. They don't follow the fixed structure. You're also going to get 100% of your first deposit matched if you use the link in the pinned comment. So go ahead and check out Sleeper. Go grab this James Harden square today for new users. And it's also Wednesday, which means that's like their Taco Tuesday. They drop a couple discounts and everything like that. So definitely a good day to go ahead and check out Sleeper. That link is going to be in the pinned comment. Go check it out. Now let's go ahead and jump into some of our player props here. The first one we're going to be looking at is going to be taking a peek at Daniel Gafford, under 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's hit the under here in every game this series. In his last 10 games as well, he's hit the under in 7 of those, and it really comes down to minutes. So in the series here, he's really only averaging right around, I would say, 16 minutes. He has the outlier in game number 3, in which he played 26 minutes, but on even the season, again, he played for 2 different teams. Let's keep that in mind. But on the season, when he plays less than 20 minutes, he's hit the under here in 86% of games. So he isn't a guy that's going to make the most of his minutes. He needs his minutes to get to this number. And for -120, I do like the spot here. So give me Daniel Gafford under 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't mind his under in points. I don't mind his under in points plus assists. But, you know, my favorite spot is going to be taking everything and his under, because I don't predict him getting too many minutes here overall. And then our second play is actually going to be a same game parlay, and I might as well just jump into what we're looking at here. This is over on BetMGM right now. Luka 8+ assists, Luka 25+ points, Kyrie over 1.5 threes, and then Kyrie over 18+ points. Okay, so all Mavericks in spot, -120 odds. You might be thinking 4 legs. Well, they're all alternate lines first off, but 4 legs for -120. That same parlay is -129 on FanDuel, and it's actually not even the same. You have to have Kyrie 20+, so huge value there. And then that same parlay is -130 on DraftKings, so we definitely are getting some good value over on BetMGM. And all of these things really need to happen if the Mavs are going to win, right? Like, we cashed Kyrie's over in 3s last game, but now it's bumped up to 3.5, so I do like looking at it, maybe cutting it in half, saying 1.5, him still having a good scoring night. And then Luka literally said after the game, I believe last game, right? Maybe it was I think it was last game. He was like, I have to be a little bit better. Like, I have to get the ball to Kyrie. I have to be a better guard. I have to set him up better. It's like, no better time to hammer in a Luka assist line, right? And overall, like, I do like Luka's over 9.5 assists for +112, because he said he needs to be better after a 10 assist game. So another lean would be Luka's just standard assist line at over 9.5 for +112. But I like that same game parlay, as well as the Gafford under in points, rebounds, and assists. Let me know what you guys are rolling with in the comments. Make sure to use that hashtag ride of the day. And if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button as well. Like I said, keep an eye on the pinned comment. That's like the Bible of our plays, right? So hopefully continue the success in the NBA. Still kind of, I'm not gonna lie, still blows my mind that we're up over now 7, with the playoffs included, over 70 units. Like, I'll tell you right now, first and foremost, I'm not that good of a sports bettor. Last year we were up like 25 units in the NBA, right? So we're nearly tripling that. That's crazy, but maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit here, right? But nonetheless, guys, that's all I have for you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.